G'day! Today, I'm going to be unboxing this. This is not something that I usually do, but I want to get my money's worth out of this thing. I have spent a lot of time looking for the right controller for the right purpose. A lot of the times it's like to have a wireless mouse. I got the Steam controller eventually to be able to sit back on my couch and game at my computer. And then I'd been looking recently for something to use with, I'll be blocking out that code, to really use for controller racing, and just the normal controllers just aren't that great. Aside from like the Steam controller, I even got an Xbox Pro controller to see if that was going to be any better, and it wasn't. And, well, there's not really much pomp and circumstance here. It is not a cheap controller. So, I was expecting a little bit more here. What else have we got in here? Now, I know I'm not going over like the quality of the box or whatnot, it's some box, to be honest. It's nothing too particularly special. Got some nice protection here to make sure it doesn't fall around in the thing, though. Ooh. Well, they gave us a bag and a cable, but didn't put the cable in the bag. Oh, dear. They've also given us, like, one of those cheap-ass... Oh, wait, no, that's not very cheap. I thought it was one of those really cheap miniature screwdrivers type things. But actually, you know what? This doesn't seem so bad. But, like, it's got a weird thing on the end. I'm not entirely sure how you're meant to use that. As for the bag itself, it's got crud on it, which is weird. It's also not a particularly good bag. It just feels like cheap material. This, fine. This is just all very standard fare, cheap stuff. Nice snack for later. And then... more snacks for later. Nothing under here. Yeah. Then the controller itself. It doesn't look very good, by the way. Just looking at this... Oh, wait, you know what? Take the peels off. This is a very unsatisfying peel, by the way. No, it still actually looks like very cheap plastic. This is not a premium feeling product. Or at least a premium looking, sorry, I should say. We haven't gotten to the feel yet. Now, just come out. This is a pain in the butt. There we go. Damaged the box a little bit. Oh, okay. I've now actually just felt the top of this. It has a very nice feeling felt. It doesn't look very good, but it feels very good. The underside is just cardboard. All right. The controller. Very simple, very basic. Got some buttons on the backside here. They feel fairly nice. Joystick feels okay. I hope these are the non-drift sort of joysticks that are going around now. I believe it's, I can't remember what it's called, but instead of like potentiometers or whatever, which kind of like wear out. I suppose I didn't really look too much into this. I was just like, oh yeah, the wheel module. Let's see, because I hate bringing out my rig. My rig is such a cumbersome thing to bring out that I was like, if I can avoid that, this would be great. Oh, where'd that weird screwdriver go? Yeah, okay. So this is a screwdriver on one end, and then on the other end it's got this weird, like, locking thing. Ah, okay. That's how you do that. Interesting. So they're just locked in by magnets. The feel of it... You know, I thought it had more rotation than this. But that is not a lot of rotation. That's a bit of a disappointment. Actually, a lot of a disappointment. And also, my thumb is interfering with this one a lot. Like, immediately. So you have to, like, thumb it like this, which doesn't feel good. Really want to thumb over here. So, I saw one person had done a review on this, and I was immediately like, I need to try this out. So I spent all my pocket money. Yeah, okay. I don't know if this is going to do any better than playing with sticks, by the way. The controller feels a little bit big, but it's okay. The finger buttons on the back side, pressing with these fingers, does okay. Yeah, they feel... They are not the same on both sides. This one is like a very light, and this one feels like a lot more resistance on it. That's weird. The triggers, they don't have a very long throw. That is a very short throw. Give me a second. Is that the same sort of throw? Nah, I feel that the Xbox has a much longer throw than this, which just gives you a much more nuanced control. You know what? We might do that. Okay, next thing, other buttons feel fine. Oh, that is a weird click. It feels like I've never felt a controller that has a click like this. I can't put my finger on it. Think of like a late 90s cell phone. That's kind of what it feels like on a cheap phone. Like one without a lot of padding to like smooth out the buttons. Weird. We've got a few buttons on the bottom here. I can barely make out what that is. I'm assuming they illuminate because at the moment they are terrible. Oh wait, hold on. Nope, that locks it even shorter. No? I don't actually know what that does. There is absolutely no labeling on what this is. So that's great. So that's it's going to be just something I get to find out later on. These are rocker buttons, that's fine. Then we got that button and the Xbox button. Okay. Is this wireless or not? With the amount of frickin' money I paid for it, it better be wireless. Jesus. Racing wheel module included, moduled. Okay, well, it's part French, I think. So yeah, ThrustMaster doesn't officially deal directly into Australia. I had to buy this on Amazon, which apparently got routed through England, I think. So I'm getting multi-language here. Though I would have thought that like the split with French would have been Canada only, since they're, I believe, required to do that. I kind of feel that this should have, like I should have probably looked before I leapt, but can't win them all apparently. It's also very heavy, which is why I think that there's a battery in here. Let's go have a look inside. All right, got 4 booklets there. eSwap XR Pro Controller. Oh my god. Really? Oh, do I need I think I need a magnifying glass to read this. Oh, goodness. Okay, this looks just to be warranty stuff. Alright, yep, it's all just seemingly warranty stuff. Weird. Okay. I've never seen a warranty with art on it before, so that's peculiar. Then we got 2 of these, which feel like the same paper. Yep, this is a whole bunch of languages I don't know, and this is a whole bunch of languages I don't know, but with English as well. And there is a lot of stuff on here. If you need to know what any of this information is, you're not going to be able to grab it. That font is way too small. Wait, proprietary USB cable? Oh, don't tell me if I lose this controller or if I lose the cable or the cable breaks that I won't be able to use it anymore. No, I think it's mostly just the shape and design of this, which is what they're trying to say is proprietary. So it does show a picture with a cable and one without a cable, I think? That's unclear. It also only shows console, so here's hoping that it works with PC. I don't know why it wouldn't, but let's give it a try. And apparently 15 is trigger locks, but it doesn't seem to lock very much. That's a weird one. Oh, no, okay. It does go down just, if you look there, a little bit deeper. Not much, though. So I don't know what that's really going to do. Usually if people want trigger locks, they want it to lock like very short. But then again, I've never really used trigger locks, so I don't really know what everyone uses them for. And then apparently these bottom ones at the bottom are volume and profiles. Interesting. Okay, is that an audio jack then? It doesn't say what that one is. It looks like to be a 3.5mm audio jack. Now apparently these come off. That's going to become a problem. The general feel of it does not feel premium. This just kind of feels pretty mid. It does not feel cheap. I will give them that. It does not feel cheap at all. Especially the weight really helps with the better feeling, but that's also like, that's a considerable heft. Or maybe it's just, no, I swear this feels a lot heavier, but now that I'm putting them side by side, I don't know. I don't have scales, unfortunately. Actually, it turns out I do have some old manky scales laying around. Now, keep in mind, I don't think I have batteries in either of these controllers. This controller is 328. This controller is 302. So it is 20 grams light. That's not much at all. And this does not have batteries in it. Then this, 335. Wait, this is heavier? Oh, no. This is like 100 grams lighter. Ah, okay. Yep. So 335 and 329 and now, apparently. This does feel very light. I must say, I really do like the Steam controller's idea. This has a problem, like if you're trying to bring the mouse all the way down here, it is very unpleasant. But you scrape your nail against this material, that is unpleasant. Do not buy, just for basically that reason alone. Not that you can buy it anyway. So, hefty boy. Hopefully it has batteries in it, otherwise it has no business being this heavy. Next, let's try plugging in the cable. Put together with a normal bit of cable tie wire thing. Now, this cable also feels like usually cables feel fairly premium sort of thing. This feels okay, but it's also like soft somehow. Weird. Just realizing how dirty my table must look on camera. To the eye, doesn't look so bad, but here on camera, probably not the best thing. So let's plug it in. Also, not USB-C. It's 2023. Come on, guys. What are you doing for this price? Does this... Oh, no, it goes in that way. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe the locking mechanism is what they meant was proprietary, because that is a good lock. That's impressive. No automatic drivers. Hopefully this will update on its own, though. Seems to be working, I suppose. Alright, so the final few little things we got to look at is Pro Controller. Apparently they want me to install software. Great, just track me more, why don't you? Then ThrustMaster got some more stuff about software. These are pointless. Okay, this has been the unboxing. I'm going to be doing a review about this a little bit later. I thought I would just get this one out of the way. That is the Pro Controller. As it stands, I don't think it's worth the price, but we'll give it a try.